You know what I'm saying? React to Nuke's top 5. I will after this video. But this right here is something that I don't know. It's like with Bronny James, bro. I've never, because if I was LeBron James, I'll do the same for my son. I'll set my son up for success. I want my son to be better than me. So yeah, I'll do it. But you know, it pisses me off, bro, how people actually acting like he's like NBA talent type stuff. Like if he wasn't LeBron James' son, like he would still be in the NBA. That's how y'all talking. Like y'all making it seem like, bro, cardiac arrest, I realize that, bro, but you can only use that excuse for so long, my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's done. Like what does cardiac arrest have to do with your playing style? Like, bro had that, like, I don't know, a while ago, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro's back to normal. He's okay now. You know what I'm saying? So all that little cardiac arrest, no. You feel me? Before that happened, before that cardiac arrest, he was playing in high school. You know what I mean? So bro was doing it. He was all right at Sierra Canyon. He wasn't even just crazy at Sierra Canyon like that, wherever that high school was called, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't really like crazy over there, but he's decent, bro. He's a decent player for sure. But, you know, stop acting like, bro, him being LeBron's son has nothing to do with this, bro. You know what I mean? That's all I'm be trying to say, bro. You trying to act like, bro, he would have got drafted. So he would have got drafted if he wasn't LeBron James' son. That's what you telling me, bro? That's what you telling me? Nigga, if I was LeBron James' son, I'll be in the league right now. You know what I mean? It's not hating, bro. It's just telling the truth. You feel me? Bro was on the Lakers because of LeBron James. Bro got drafted because of who his dad is, bro. Why you get mad at people for saying that? Damn. You feel me? It's real. It's not about your talent, no. It's about who you know. You know what I'm saying? It's about who you know. You feel me? And he's just lucky enough that his dad is LeBron James. And I'm not blaming him for him being the son of LeBron James. He can't help that his father's LeBron James. I'm just saying he's in this position because LeBron James is his father. He's just blessed. That's all it is. He's blessed.
With the 2024 NBA draft in the books,
but to act like he's not here because of LeBron,
NBA
that blows my mind.
Week. It isn't about the #1 overall pick. It isn't about the outlook of these teams going into next season. It's about a late second-round pick. And for good reason. Because his name is LeBron James. And he's going to play in the NBA with LeBron James. It's a weird and unprecedented circumstance that the NBA has never encountered before. A player who many fans consider to be the greatest of all time playing in the NBA with his own son. A story so strange,
like some movie type shit. Like it's like
writers outsourced their work to ChatGPT, picked the most bad shit result, and called it a day. But after 2 years of speculation, we now know with certainty that Bronny James will be an NBA player. And right on cue, the criticism of his merits and value as a future player
already
in the
making
NBA
excuses for him.
Already came pouring in. Scouts and GMs claiming Bronny as a prospect isn't even worth using a late second-round pick on, and that the real value lies in his last name and the leverage it comes with. But how valuable is a second-round pick, really? And is Bronny a legitimate NBA player, or is he only in conversation solely because of who his dad is?
Who do you want to play with?
Bronny is #1 on my list.
Even said it himself.
With Bronny.
And it's just like no player, like not even Jordan, bro, like had this amount of stain. And the thing is, it's inspiring though. You know, y'all gotta realize he created his own teammate from scratch. This nigga created his own teammate. When have you ever seen somebody create their own teammate? This nigga is literally like teammates with his son, bro. With his son. This don't even seem real. Like I've never seen that. And then if they go to win a championship, that's some shit that we'll never see ever, bro. Ever. This man is playing with his son, chat. With his son. And you know what? I believe we will win the championship this upcoming season. I believe we will. Because I don't care if it's rigged. Like, you got to realize, a lot of y'all, you said, hey, look, you got to understand, gang. I don't care if it's rigged. I don't care if it's scripted. As long as it's rigged and scripted in our favor, I could give two damns. I don't care. As long as it's rigged and as long as it's scripted in our favor, I don't give a damn. As long as it's in our favor.
Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek.
I don't care about SeatGeek, man. I just want to get into the video, all right? Let's go and see the video. Give a damn about no SeatGeek.
This is Ken Griffey, former major leaguer and three-time All-Star. This is Ken Griffey Jr., son of Ken Griffey. And in 1990, these two did one of the coolest things a father and son can possibly do. They played in the MLB together. And when I say together, I don't just mean they played in the MLB at the same time. They were on the same team. In fact, they weren't just on the same team, they shared the same outfield with each other. It's
top 20 MLB player?
Most badass thing you'll ever see in sports. Making it to the big leagues is one thing, but playing in the big leagues next to your kid is a club exclusive to only these two. And if that wasn't incredible enough, on September 14th, 1990, the Griffeys pulled off something that you will never see again in your lifetime.
I'm gonna inch back up there now. Well hit to center field. Devon White going back. Gone! A two-run home run.
What does this have to do with LeBron James?
And he hits one well to left center field. Dante Bichette. Back-to-back home runs.
What else can these guys do?
The Griffeys were great, and they were the first and only father-son duo in the history of Major League Baseball. But they weren't the first father-son duo in professional sports. This is Gordie Howe, one of the greatest players to ever touch the ice. He won 4 Stanley Cups,
like, this nigga
6
talking
MVPs,
about everything but LeBron James.
Total career
Nigga, I clicked on here for Bronny.
And is a member of the
NHL's
100th anniversary team.
What the hell is this?
An incredible pro career as a hockey player. And yet, out of all of his accomplishments, the coolest thing he ever did was this.
You talking about weight? No, ain't no waiting. I came in for Bronny James, LeBron James. He talking about some Kent Griffey Jr. I don't know no Kent Griffey Jr. I don't know bro from a can of paint. I don't know Kent Griffey Jr. whatever name, and I don't know Kent Griffey. You feel me? All these little hockey players. I'm trying to see the truth about Bronny James playing in the NBA. That's what I clicked on the video to see. So if I don't get that in the next 2 minutes, Jay will X this video immediately. I say immediately.
Gordie's sons, and he played professional hockey with them in both the WHA and the NHL for 5 seasons. Now, if you're thinking, that guy looks a little old to be playing professional sports, you're right. Gordie began his career in the NHL in 1946 when he was just 18 years old.
I don't give a fuck. There we go, bro. I don't give a damn, bro. What the hell is wrong with you, Jimmy?
What they're about to accomplish in their own sport. LeBron and Bronny James, who are on track to being the first father and son duo to play together in the NBA, an idea that seemed far-fetched when LeBron first mentioned it years ago, but has now become a reality. But how legitimate is Bronny's spot in the league? And is the backlash towards the Lakers selecting him with a second-round pick in the draft warranted? Well, to answer this question, we first need to know just how good Bronny is as a prospect and as an incoming NBA player. Right now, NBADraft.net has Bronny rated at an 88 overall across their 12 prospect metrics. This overall rating puts Bronny on the lower end of all second-round picks and future prospects over the last 3 years, but well within range of your typical mid to late first-rounder. Now, here are Bronny's numbers during his 1 season of college basketball. 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists a game on 47, 30, 69% shooting splits. Now, these numbers,
niggas keep talking about, bro. That's what niggas keep talking about, bro. He's second round, 55 overall pick. Give him a break. Nigga, that nigga deserves to be undrafted. Any other nigga that averages this should be undrafted, period. You shouldn't even get drafted. Second round, no matter where the fuck you at, you shouldn't get drafted, period. You know what I'm saying? That nigga wasn't an impact on the rebounding side. That nigga wasn't an impact on the, when it come to assists. That nigga wasn't an impact when it come to scoring. What was he an impact then? That nigga was just on the court to just be on the court. This nigga shot 36 from field goal. That's good. Anything below 50 or like anything below 50 is terrible. Oh God, anything below 50% is terrible. I don't give a damn. It's the truth. He shot 36% from field goal, 26% from three. This nigga shoots a 67% from free throw. This nigga shoots like a center from free throw. He shoots like a center, and his minutes per game, 19 minutes per game. And the nigga only averages 4 points per game, 2 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game. Come on, bro. What the hell is this? You know what I mean? He didn't try on college on purpose. Bro, you know how stupid you sound? He didn't try in college on purpose. Sierra Canyon, he wasn't really putting up numbers. Like, how much was he averaging in Sierra Canyon? Bron was a decent player. I'm not gonna act like Bron is not a good basketball player. You know how many good basketball players in the world that not NBA ready? Yeah, you're good at basketball, but it's a difference between being good at basketball and being NBA good at basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. So me to acting like Bronny don't got skills. Yeah, he got skills. There's a whole lot of brothers that ain't got skills. It's a whole lot of brothers that got skills. But I'm talking about NBA skills. Oh, you ain't got that. You ain't got that, because best believe every time you step on that court, you're not the best. You're not the best one. You're never the best one. You're not playing against Sierra Canyons. You're playing against the best players to ever touch foot on this planet. You playing the best players in the world now. That's the difference, Bronny. You feel me? That's the difference. When you was at Sierra Canyon, y'all was the best, almost the top team in the nation. You had all these 5 stars on your team. So these niggas that was on your team, they can help you. You know what I mean? You going against niggas that y'all better than. In high school, you going against niggas that y'all better than. In college but in the NBA, man, NBA is different. You going to get Jokic, just Wemby,
undersized guard, do not
Joel
Embiid potential. But for perspective, here are the average collegiate stats from every late second-round pick that played college basketball over the last 5 years. And even when compared to late second-round picks, Bronny's numbers aren't nearly as impressive. In fact, Bronny is arguably the least productive college prospect in NBA history. Here is a list of every player in the entire history of the NBA to be selected in the first 2 rounds of the draft that averaged less than 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists a game in college.
They're nowhere to be found. Where are they?
And that's it. Just 3 players who were selected in the NBA draft with college numbers equal to or less than Bronny's college numbers.
Who is this? Who is that nigga? Have we ever heard about Chiaka? Have we ever heard about Robotas? Have we ever heard about these niggas? I ain't never heard about this nigga day in my life. Who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Who is he? Man, I'm like, bro, this is the most talked about second round, 55 overall pick I've ever seen in my life. And then y'all love trying to make it seem like people hating on this man. Bro, telling the truth ain't always hating, bro. I told y'all today, the world that we live in today, you tell the truth, niggas say you hating. Nigga, I'm not gonna be like you don't deserve it, but nigga, do you deserve it? You got all these niggas out here that gotta work their ass off. Yeah, and it's not your fault. I said, my brother, it's not your fault, but you know, it's like, nigga, do you deserve it? Is that hating by saying he don't deserve it? Look at his numbers. Is that hating? You said they've been hating before college? Because, bro, he was hyped up. My nigga's been hyped up ever since he was in freaking AAU. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, like for me, I just see regular, bro. I don't see Bron. Like when you seen Bron play, it's like, bro, damn, bro. You know, Bron coming out of high school, it's like, bro, this nigga fly as hell. This nigga finna. Bron lived up to the hype. Bron was Bron. So we realized why bro was getting the hype. Because bro actually hooping it. Bro actually was going crazy. But with this nigga, we don't see Bron. I don't see Bron. I see more of a Pat Beverly. Maybe even worse. Because Pat was doing this thing. Shit, Jerry Dudley was doing this thing in college. Jerry Dudley won ACC Player of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. Jerry Dudley. And a lot of people love trying to compare him to Giannis. Whatever Giannis, Antetokounmpo, whatever his name is, bro. Giannis got drafted before Giannis. before Giannis. Giannis was known before Giannis. You feel me? So Giannis, he didn't get in the NBA because of Giannis. Giannis actually had to work his way into the NBA. Now will be, you know, I will be wrong. I'll be acting like he ain't on the Bucks because of Giannis. Yeah, he on the Bucks because of Giannis now. But bro, he got in the league because of himself only. He was in the league before Giannis.
Physical tools to be potentially built
Nigga ain't better than Giannis
for Bronny warranting a pick in the NBA draft becomes more and more difficult to make. But to really demonstrate exactly where Bronny falls amongst other second-round picks, here is a chart of every college basketball player selected in the second round of the draft over the last 10 years, with box plus minus on the x-axis and minutes per game on the y-axis. 298 selections spanning 10 drafts. More than half of these players not even in the NBA today. Where's Bronny? He's right here. Most late draft picks, even the guys who go on to not even make a roster in the league, were first or maybe second options in their college program. Bronny, on the other hand, was an undersized rotational player on a sub-500 team. It doesn't take an NBA scout to know that Bronny James's collegiate career wasn't that of your typical second-round draft pick. But how good is the typical second-round pick? With the rise of second-round sleepers in recent history, most notably players like Nikola Jokic, Jalen Brunson, Herb Jones, and Jordan Clarkson.
They act like bombs get drafted in the second round. That would be pissing me off about these LeBron fans. That's why I say, bro, stop hating LeBron because of his weird-ass fans, bro. His weird-ass fans, just some meat-riding-ass, delusional-ass. I don't like LeBron fans at all. I hate them worse than Steph Curry fans. They're pitiful. I hate them. You know what I mean? But, bro, I'm not finna dislike LeBron because of his fans. That's why a whole lot of y'all dislike LeBron in the first place, because of his weird-ass fans, bro. And how dare you let some other people, you know, determine how you feel about another motherfucker. You feel me? Bron can't help these weird-ass niggas. He's his fans. He can't help that, bro. But to act like this nigga, like, bro, you keep talking about a second round, 55 overall. I don't give a damn what it was. You know what I mean? We could have drafted anybody. You know what I mean? No telling who we would have drafted second round, 55 overall. No telling what he could have became. You know what I'm saying? But we drafting this nigga that averages 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Wasting the draft pick. Why? Because of LeBron James. We doing it to make LeBron happy. And LeBron's still our star player at the end of the day. So it's like, okay, if I was the GM too, nigga, I'd do the same damn thing.
The potential value of a second-round pick in the NBA draft is about as high
but
as
when
it's
LeBron
ever been.
leave,
With the help of advanced
he
metrics,
gone.
The curtain has been pulled back on
That
the
nigga
value
gone.
even a solid role player can provide to a winning team. Prospect scouting has gotten more comprehensive than ever before, and these second-round picks have held considerable weight within recent trades around the NBA. But how valuable does that truly make them? Gathered from 10 years worth of draft classes from 2013 to 2022, data shows that on average, out of the 30 players drafted in the second round, about 6 of them won't even suit up in the NBA. That's about 1 in every 5 players selected in the second round that will never see a minute of action in the league. Out of the 24 players who do make a roster in their rookie season, about 17 of them end up playing a second season in the NBA. Of those 17 players that are good enough to stick around for more than a few seasons, only about 8 of them will go on to be a role player or rotational level player. Go one step further, and on average, only 4 of these second round picks will become a starting caliber player in their career. That's about 1 in every 8 players selected in the second round. And finally, of the 298 players selected in the second round of the draft from 2013 to 2022, only 2 of them became all-stars, Nikola Jokic and Jalen Brunson. If we think about the last 10 years of second-round picks on a scale of box plus minus, with Nikola Jokic being on one end and the players who don't even make a roster on the other, then most players aren't in the middle. In fact, they're not even close. Most second-round picks fall way down here, somewhere in between what Basketball Reference would classify as an end-of-the-bench player and out of the league. When considering how to use a second-round pick, the idea of drafting a guy who ends up being a real contributing player, a starter, or even a future MVP, the perceived opportunity cost can tend to outweigh the actual value of the pick. Drafting a player of this caliber in the second round is like finding a diamond in the rough. But giving away a pick or a potential player that ends up being of this caliber would be a mistake that no front office wants to live with. But that doesn't change the fact that the vast majority of the time, these second-round picks in the NBA draft go on to be these end-of-the-bench level players. Just out of curiosity, does anyone know who the last few 55th overall picks in the draft were and how their careers are turning out?
That's what I'll be saying.
Last year's 55th overall pick has played one game in the NBA. The one before that has played 23 games in 2 seasons. The 55th pick in 2021, Aaron Wiggins, is actually having himself a solid career so far. But the one before him is out of the league. The one before that one is also out of the league. He's also out of the league, out of the league, out of the league. And
then LeBron don't understand. LeBron don't understand, bro, that, bro, all this pressure you putting on your, they finna give Bronny hell, man. Them boys finna play like they finna give Bronny hell. You don't understand that, bro? You putting more of a target on this nigga back, bro. They finna get this nigga hell, man. It's like, bro, you're playing against the best, bro. That's what you don't understand, bro. You're playing against the best, man. You're not the best one on the court, nigga. This ain't no Sierra Canyon, nigga. This ain't no USC. Look how he performed at USC. Look how he performed at college, bruh. College. We're probably giving the wrong brother attention, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, bruh, come on, bro. He averaged 4 points in college. In college. I be wanting y'all to understand, in college, he averaged 4 points. He going to the NBA, you think he gonna do any better? You can only use that cardiac arrest, bro, excuse for so long. These niggas still gonna be using that excuse. The only reason he's not performing, bro, is because the cardiac arrest, bro. Give him some time. So when it comes to Bronny James needs time to develop. But when it comes to a regular person, he don't get time, though. Either you good now, you get your ass kicked out of the NBA. But because Bronny is LeBron James' son, he needs time to develop. Give him time. Man, nigga, ain't nobody else getting time. A regular nigga ain't good right now. You get your ass out the league, right? We don't get time. But with this nigga, he get time, though. You see what I'm saying, bro? Just had to break that down for you foolish motherfuckers. You know what I mean? He's only here because of his dad. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to put that in your head. Nigga, ain't nobody hating on this nigga. Why I'm hating on Bronny for? The hell I'm hating on Bronny for? Nigga, he ain't ready, nigga. And until he show me, I'ma forever think that nigga ain't ready. That nigga ass. That nigga's ass. Even Sierra Canyon, that nigga was decent. He decent. He ass.
League was never in the
I'm
league,
not a believer.
And out of the league. As a late
I'm sorry, I don't believe
he can contribute on any level in the NBA. He has already exceeded his draft value. And that's really the proposition in all of this. It would be incredible if Bronny developed into a Davion Mitchell or Aaron Holiday caliber player. But the reality is if Bronny can provide any net positive value to his team, then selecting him in the draft will have been a great pick. There has never been a player projected to go this late in the draft with any expectations on what they should or will do in the league. These late draft picks have historically been reserved for players who might have been overlooked, players who maybe underperformed their potential at the collegiate level, players who organizations are willing to roll the dice on because there's virtually no opportunity cost associated with late second-round picks. It's all upside at this point in the draft. If they don't work out, well, that's typical. If they do work out, well, then they've beaten the odds. And the very large point being overlooked in all of this talk about potential and value to the team and X's and O's, LeBron James has the opportunity to play basketball with his kid in the NBA. Let's just be honest. This is blatant nepotism. A classic case of it's who you know, not what you know.
Oh my God, thank you, God, Lee. Nigga, swear to God you hating on this nigga. Oh my God, thank you, Jimmy High Roller, bro. Ain't nobody hating on this nigga, man. Like, bro, we all know who behind JJ Redick getting hired, bro. We all know who's behind it. You know what I mean? We all know who's behind it. Like, come on, we know who's behind it, bro. I hate motherfuckers be trying to act like we're so dumb. Like, they be trying to act like we're so dumb. You know what I mean? Like, bro, Like, come on, bro. Like, the ain't stupid,
nepotism has ran rampant in the NBA for decades, and no one cared. Countless players, coaches, executives, owners who got their shot with far less merit than Bronny has.
It's all about money, bro. This gonna bring money.
About the integrity of a man who's played 21 seasons in the league and his son, because they made the most of an otherwise paltry 55th pick in the draft, and the nepotism leaned in their favor this time around. We can criticize this decision all we want, preach about how this move was a breach of ethics, a slap in the face of the game we love. But then we would all be hypocrites, because there isn't a man on earth who would pass up on the chance to play in the NBA with his son. Even if it meant pulling a few strings to make it happen. As much as Bronny benefits from sharing the same last name as arguably the best basketball player of all time, that tag has also came with equal scrutiny. We have never seen a late second-round pick get discussed and limelighted like we've seen with Bronny. But we've also never seen a late second-round flyer get completely dissected and criticized like this. LeBron and Bronny have a chance to do something that has never been done in the history of the NBA. And that is worth more than any late second-round pick will ever be.
Hey, you right, bro. I do the same thing. That was I can't blame him. You know what I mean? You right, bro. But, you know, it's nepotism, but it's right, though. You right. I would do the same freaking thing, bro. You know what I mean? Set my kids up for success. You know what I mean? If I can do it, I will. You feel me? So I can't get mad at that. You feel me? But all I'm saying, don't act like, you know, don't act like Bron ain't had nothing to do with this. This is all I'm saying, bro. Don't act like Bron is not the reason he's in the league right now. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I just say, let's be real for a minute. Can we just be real for a minute?